Hello everyone, welcome to another DailyJim. This is the episode for Thursday, February 29th, 2024. I'm a few hours late again. I want to talk about my friend Bob. If you've been listening all week, you maybe heard that there's some things I wanted to talk about. Well, Bob is one of them. Unfortunately, I believe it was last Saturday that we found out that Bob passed away. I just recently, in the last few years, came to know him as Bob. Before that, he was Mr. Kresge. He was someone I knew growing up as a kid because his third of three daughters was in my grade since probably kindergarten, since we were like 5. His second of three daughters was in my sister's grade. And he lived on the other side of the neighborhood, and I'd always see him out there mowing the lawn, but really didn't know him that well. Wasn't too close with his daughters. But didn't know him that well until the last couple of years when, I moved back home and my parents would go out with some of the other parents from the neighborhood. And so they'd go out every week sometimes, and, Bob wouldn't always be there, but when he was there, I really appreciated talking with him, but more than anything, just his energy. He just had this zeal for life. He just was electric in a way. He was always playing around. He had like what they say, like a pep in his step. He seemed so full of life. And I think that's why it hurts so much. I think I don't know what we think about pain, but I think we don't realize how much pain can come from missing out on the things that we really loved. I did a lot of coding this week, so I really wasn't paying too much attention to this issue, but I read the obituary tonight and saw some old people from the neighborhood commenting, and just started thinking about the times we had together and the firm handshakes he'd give. And he came out and went to a concert with my dad and me and one of the other dads from the neighborhood last year. And what a blessing. What a blessing for me to be able to spend some time with him these last few years. And it's going to hurt like hell that he's gone. It does right now, and it probably will for a long time. But I think this is what we don't talk about, that what hurts is thinking about the joy. Thinking about him laughing and smiling and playing around, and just imagining his facial expressions and the sound effects he would make, and some of the eye rolls, I think. And I wonder how many of us just don't talk about these things. We feel it and we push it away, and here I am crying into a podcast episode. How many of us don't even cry to ourselves, let alone to the people we care about, let alone to the internet? And how many of us I've lost so many people in the last couple years. This is the fourth funeral, I think. Wait, let me see. Fourth funeral I'm going to in like the last 13 months. And there were a couple funerals I missed during COVID. So I just... sometimes the ones that make us smile the most make us cry the most as well. Maybe this wasn't the episode you all expected tonight, but I think sometimes we just got to pay tribute to people. And hopefully this inspires you to reflect a little more. And yeah, so the funeral is this weekend, and I look forward to seeing a lot of people that I haven't seen in many, many years. And also just to learn even more about my friend Bob. All right. Well, I don't know how this works as a podcast episode, and I have no idea on the timing. But I just wanted to say that I'm grateful for you listening, and I hope... I don't even know what I hope. I'm just thinking about Bob smiling. And how many of us are going to be crying this weekend. And simultaneously hoping that I do cry a lot, and also not wanting to be the one who is crying the most. Hey. I don't know. Anyways, y'all, well, thank you for listening, and special thank you to Bob. Goodbye, Bob. Miss you. Gonna miss you, man. Talk to you all next week.